Morning, morning, morning. Nice cigar on a Sunday morning. I think I'll choose this one. Follow me, let's go and enjoy this Sunday morning cigar. Morning Reg, how you doing? Just coming from a morning cigar. Yes, Reg is in here, loves this place. He'll probably go out for a nice morning wee. But yeah, let's get into this cigar. Tell you a little bit more about it in a second. But this is my Sunday mornings, having his stretch. Good lad. Right then, join me in a second. Put my coffee down, ready to enjoy a lovely cigar. Happy Sunday morning and happy new year. This morning I've got up, decided what cigar just by simply looking in and just picking out whatever comes to hand first, and it happens to be, I don't know if you saw there, the Room101 Daruma. This is the Toro. Something about Daruma stands for, or the meaning of it is small papier-mâché figure. And something that Matt Booth does with all these cigars, the presentation is second to none. This full sleeve is just amazing. What a lot of work has gone into producing just not only the cigar, but also the presentation, which in my mind stands out and makes you want to try this particular cigar. So props go to Matt Booth on this presentation on this cigar, which I got from Sir Louis Cigars. So this is a 6x50. It's a Nicaraguan Puro. So if you're not sure what Puro means that the wrapper, filler and binder are all Nicaraguan, hence Puro. Let's get into this cigar. Let's see what this delivers on a Sunday morning. I have a lovely cup of black coffee. Well, you can't have a Sunday morning without a black coffee. So I'm going to unwrap this beautiful Daruma from Room101 and get into this and see what this delivers. So let's get into it. Here we go. So I think you just pull the sleeve off, I'm hoping. No, it's just going to fall apart. So I'll push it out. There we have it. Easy as that. And you're left with this. Great couple of bands. Sweet is all I'm getting, and it just feels great. Looks just brilliant. Limited ASF, so I assume that means as FUCK. But let's get this cut, toasted, and get into this Daruma from Room101. So I'm going to give this a straight cut. I think it's probably one of my favourite cuts at the moment, and I think you go through phases, what cut you prefer. Sometimes the V, sometimes straight, sometimes it's my baller, but today I'm going to go for the straight cut. So simple as just put the cigar in and cut, get rid of the residue there. And I've got this wicked little lighter. It's from Palio, something like that, but it's the shape of a gun. I absolutely love it. So what we're doing, as you can see, it's got a closed foot. Sometimes I've been known to draw on a cigar and go, that's a bit tight, and then realise it's got a closed foot. So just have a little look, see what that is. I will give it a couple of, yeah, you can get a draw from it. There's a bit of an open in there. Quite nice, quite sweet, and a bit of salt there. Let's get into it before I keep waffling on. Anyway, we toast the foot, simply as this. Just run the cigar round and just get the heat just off the cigar, just moving it. Simple as that. Just get a bit of toasting on the foot. That should do it. Then I always go around the edge, just around the edge, just to seal the wrapper to the binder. This should make a better draw, and hopefully the draw line will stay fairly even. And then to the mouth. Keeping the heat away from the cigar. Don't put it directly onto the cigar because you'll just burn the cigar. So it's as simple as that. Initial thoughts, quite tight. Hopefully the smoke picks up, but that's quite a nice amount of smoke at the moment. Nothing really I can cedary, earthy, and it looks quite well packed. Great looking cigar, love the colour, love the band, love the presentation. I just hope this delivers something very special as we get through it. So I'm gonna come back to this about the halfway stage, and we'll see where we are with this Daruma from Room 101. I was going to come in at halfway stage, but I'm going to have to show you where we are at now. We're at probably the first quarter of this, the first third of this cigar, and that's where we are. A little bit wonky, but the draw line is immaculate. Now, one thing I am struggling with at the moment is quite a firm draw. Produces probably enough smoke, not enough for me. I prefer a little bit more smoke than that, but I feel you have to really draw on it to produce more smoke. But so far so good. It's got like a real earthiness to it. There's a sweetness that runs through it as well. A little bit salty at the beginning, which sometimes comes in and out of this cigar. This is, I mean, it's a nice cigar. Probably not a cigar you'd want in the morning. I think for me it would be something, well, at the moment, this might change, but I want something a bit easier draw, maybe a bit lighter wrapper, maybe a shorter cigar. But I've got this paired with a coffee, which I'm going to try and see how that pans out. But at the moment, so far so good. It's nice. It's transitions. There's nothing really coming through it. Just like I say, that earthiness, that bit of cedar, a little bit of sweetness, and that like saltiness, which is what I'm getting. But join me at the halfway stage. But so far, so good. Not too bad. Join me at the halfway stage. Just at the halfway stage of this Daruma from Room 101. Now the draw line has been absolutely incredible. The construction on this has been, I can't fault it. It's stayed really solid. Now the transitions and the flavours have been very subtle. I've got a strong black pepper. There's a bit of cedar in this. There's that saltiness that keeps running through. The draw is fairly firm. which isn't a problem. You have to just draw on it 2 or 3 times just to get a good smoke output, and I'll show you this now. And when I do smoke and draw, I do turn the cigar. I think this helps the draw line. As ever, there goes the ash, and as you can see, it's fairly straight, that draw line. I'll clean that up later. So I'll be doing the band reveal shortly, and as you can see, it says limited ASF on there. I think you can see that the light might be stopping it, but so far a relatively decent cigar. Doesn't blow my mind at the moment, but one to try. I'll let you know at the very end, so stick around. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please put a comment in the comment section. Let's get to the final third, the business end, and see if this sort of blossoms into something a bit more special. But anyway, see you in a minute. You join me at the business end of this Room 101 Daruma. It's the Toro, so it's a 6x50, and I have to say this has turned into something very delightful. At the beginning, the first third half, and just a little bit away through that, it was quite a subtle. There was no real transitions. It was, you know, it wasn't giving me the buzz that I wanted from what I thought this cigar would deliver. But now, at the business end, this is turned into something very special. This is why I always say, if you're going to have a cigar, make sure you put the time aside for it. This has opened up. This is giving me roast coffee, cedar. The draw is amazing. The smoke is incredible. This is why I love cigars. And when I see people putting the cigar out with that much left, I'm like, come on, this is going to be the best bit. It's delivering everything that I want from a cigar. Paired with this coffee, it's been delightful. This is the first band here, and it just says limited ASF there, and then this is the main band here, Daruma. Absolutely delightful, and with the full sleeve, you're getting the full package on this cigar. But this is just so good. I love the business end of any cigar. Please, if you're having a cigar, go right to the end, and just, it really opens out. You have to be persistent. That's what you have to be. You can just see, it's just, in my opinion, perfect. I'm going to finish off the rest of this cigar. It's not even hot in the fingers. This is delightful, everyone. Do go out and try one. I got this from Sir Louis Cigars. Check out their website here. On that note, please check out my Instagram, des_the_cigar_cabin. I do weekly content on there. Please subscribe to the channel, put a comment in the comment section, and go out and try a Daruma. But my advice is smoke it right to the end. Enjoy the full length of the cigar. On that note, stay safe and happy smoking.